I've just travelled outside Ukraine's capital Kiev to villages around the area that have been heavily impacted by the war. I'm currently in Boutcha, where many children and families saw horrific things during the war. This was actually a very peaceful town, a very quiet place, which unfortunately found itself on the front lines during the beginning of the conflict. And unfortunately, children witness horrific things that no child should ever have to see. And many of the buildings, many people's homes were destroyed. You can see behind me, this used to be a shopping centre. It would be packed full of people, but right now many Ukrainians are working towards rebuilding this major shopping centre. The destruction was so bad in so many places that many of the homes are actually unlivable, and many people have not returned. Now, because of some of the horrific things that children and the elderly and parents had to witness during the beginning of the conflict, unfortunately we're hearing stories now that children in areas like this are starting to really struggle to cope with some of the horrors that they've seen. We've even heard that some children are even resorting to things such as alcohol and are dropping out of school in some extreme cases because they just don't know how to cope with what they have experienced. Now, we know World Vision knows from working in many contexts around the world where there's conflict the importance of early intervention, and that's why World Vision is working with local Ukrainian organisations who understand this, and they're doing fantastic work with reaching out to children, providing art therapy sessions and group sessions where they're helping children open up and talk about some of the things that they've witnessed. And basically what we hope to see is children, despite what they've been through during this conflict, we want to see children thriving and able to go on and to live fulfilling lives. And that's why this work is so important.